Today we're going to be attempting to make the viral butter swim biscuits, which are definitely not keto, but we're going to be making them keto, hopefully. My Amazon order is going to be delivered. So on this channel, Sarah and I like to call ourselves the Keto Twins Test Kitchen because we like to try and test recipes for all of you. And we came across this trend and it's called the viral butter swim biscuits. And they are definitely not keto. But we have found a product that we want to try to see if we can make them keto. And that product, which is always selling out, is Elevate Protein Flour. This is by the Baker Baking Company. And we're gonna be leaving this linked in the description below the video. And we do have a coupon code for you guys. This has a lot of protein in it. With 4 times the protein, half the calories, and none of the net carbs. It's a perfect marriage of lightness and strength. And it is made with things like wheat protein isolate and resistant wheat starch. So this is not gluten-free. It says it's a baking flour that's a 1-to-1 substitute for regular flour. And in the past, Sarah and I have used this to make the cottage cheese bagels, where we added cottage cheese to bagels, baked them, and they were delicious. We can leave that video linked in the description below. But we want to test the limits of this flour. And so many of you guys have been giving us ideas like make pasta with it or make biscuits with it. And I saw this trend where people are making like a dough and they're putting it into like a bath of butter. So I saw this recipe by Cooking with Adri, and we're going to be leaving her account linked in the description below. And it looks so good. And the way that it cooks is that it absorbs the butter and creates pockets, and it creates a biscuit without all the work and the kneading of making a traditional biscuit. So I thought, let's try to make this keto today. This is a buttermilk recipe. And so one of the other things that we've never done before is try to recreate buttermilk in a keto-friendly way on this channel. But I did ask AI about it, and it did say that you could use heavy whipping cream with water plus vinegar or lemon juice. The creator did say in the buttermilk swim biscuit, whatever, the recipe, she said that you could use regular milk. I don't know if you can use almond milk or some other kind of milk. So this is just gonna be us trying to recreate buttermilk because buttermilk has a lot of carbs in it. So 1 cup of heavy whip, 1 cup of water, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice or white vinegar. We're gonna be using lemon juice. So we're gonna be leaving everything that we're doing in the description below, everything that we're changing and everything that this recipe calls for. I am worried this is gonna turn this into cheese. 2 tablespoons. And we're gonna do this quickly or? No, it's gotta sit for a couple minutes. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. We're gonna leave this sit and do, oh, it's already, yeah. Something's happening, people. Something's happening. For the biscuit part, she combined, she put sugar in it. We're not gonna put sugar in it. We're gonna put flour, baking powder. Is this a baking powder? Mm-hmm. Seasonings. Good. We're just using garlic and onion powder. And then she doesn't use Old Bay, but she wishes that she did. So we're gonna add Old Bay. She adds 2 tablespoons of parsley. Just throw that in there. And then salt. I'm gonna whisk this first. This is definitely doing something. I only have 1 whisk, okay. What happened to the whisks? I'm gonna whisk our dry ingredients together. That's what I do. Oopsie. Okay. Should we add more flour? Because you put half of it on the counter. We're gonna pour our cheese in. She used 1 cup of cheese, but she said that she wished that she used 2. So I'm using 2. And we're gonna add in our buttermilk. I'm gonna mix it. Wow, it's so thick. Definitely did change the consistency, so that's good. So the magic about this recipe is that traditionally biscuits take a lot of like kneading, right? And this is kind of skipping that. Okay. We love a good hack here on our channel. So now that I don't see any kind of wet or dry, I'm gonna allow this to sit. Because remember, I feel that keto flours have a harder time absorbing things. So I wanna let this sit and let all of the like moisture absorb into the flour. Next up, we melted a whole stick of butter. We're gonna flour on your sleeve. Hit it. You poked me. She melted a whole stick of butter and she poured it into the bottom of her pan. She uses a 9x9. I think this is an 8x8. It's an 8.5 by 8. Okay, like close enough. Okay, so we're gonna put this into our pan on top of the butter. There's some thick biscuits. Okay, now you spread it. It's looking like the video, at least. Yes, it is. I saw this recipe and I was like, you will be mine and you will be low net carb. We like to call ourselves technically keto. A lot of the week, we're eating fairly simply. Steak, green beans, that kind of stuff. If you want to see more of what we eat, like on a non-luxurious day, you can head over to our Instagram, Keto Twins Official. We'll leave it linked. Support us over there. It's a new place, and so we're kind of like shy. But we save like the extravagant stuff for some time of the week, like 3 times a week.
And that's mostly what we do here on our channel. Chicken breast and steak aren't fun normally, sorry. But
exactly.
This is fun. I would say this is on the fun scale. This is about a 10 out of 10.
Is it supposed to go on the top?
I think so, it does, yeah. It melts and it gets up there.
So she cuts hers like this.
Like into thirds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like pre-cutting it almost.
Right. So she did 3 rows and then
3 that way.
Yeah. So you're gonna make 9 biscuits.
Well, it kind of makes sense because then you don't have to take them all out at the same time.
You've made biscuits, right?
Yeah.
Like non-keto biscuits?
And you cut them beforehand, yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna put these into the oven for 30 minutes at 400 degrees.
Please be something. You forgot our saying.
Yeah.
You have to say it.
Please be something. Ooh. I don't see the... I might have to recut them.
Oh, they kind of melded back together.
Well, we're gonna let this cool for a couple minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna melt some butter in the microwave. We're gonna add some parsley, garlic, and Old Bay, and then we're going to slice them again and eat them. So you know, we usually go downstairs and try it, but when I'm cutting them, I just feel like they're not cooked fully on the inside yet, and so I want to try to put them on a tray and bake them for a little bit separately in the oven. Like, also this is the first time I've ever made biscuits. I don't know. They seem a little, just a little undercooked there. So, like if you look at the original recipe, she was able to like pull them apart and they were fully cooked. The problem is this is a different type of flour. And so maybe this doesn't work exactly the same, right? This is all a big experiment.
You're looking good, I think.
All right, we're gonna let these cool, then we're gonna put the butter on it, and we're gonna go and eat them.
The outside is nice and crispy, smells very buttery. You can pick them up, which is great. Hearty biscuit.
So the outside is crumbly.
The inside is a little bit soft.
Right.
But I think that it's going to start like softening up. These are still fresh right out of the oven. And I can just tell like the outside, it's nice and crumbly. The inside is a little bit more warm.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we left them out, if they would kind of air out and dry out a little bit. But they are delicious.
Maybe if you made them thinner, they would cook faster.
Like on a
Right.
bigger sheet.
Right.
Maybe.
Especially like the outer crumbly parts of it. It's like
Doughy.
Yeah.
The inside kind of reminds me of a dumpling, which I'm not opposed to. You know what I mean?
I don't eat dumplings often.
Like chicken and dumpling soup or whatever. That's really great. It's like you have the best of both worlds, right? You have the soft kind of like dumple. You have the soft dumpling inside, but you have the hard,
Not hard,
biscuity,
crumbly.
No, just hard outside biscuit like exterior.
The cheese also kind of makes it seem like it might be undercooked, but when you pull it apart, it's not. It's cooked. You can tell, but there's a lot of cheese in here, so you see like the wetness of like the cheese.
Cheese is gonna add more moisture to it.
An amazing recipe. I can imagine this on top of pot pie. Would you be able to do that? Like in a thin layer,
Like
put
use
the
this as a
mixture as the top of a pot pie,
Yeah,
like that.
This to me already tastes like a pot pie for some reason. Why is that?
I don't know.
The Old Bay and stuff.
That is rich though.
It's indulgent.
Yeah.
Decadent.
This is like lunch.
It's a lot of protein, right?
Well, if you guys have any other like ideas of how you want us to use this Elevate protein flour, let us know in the comment section below. We'd love to hear it. We are open to suggestions because we have about 10 pounds of the flour
Between both of us.
Right. And we'll be leaving everything linked in the description and what we use to create this recipe. My only thing is, like, if you're gonna make this, cook it longer than you would expect because it's not acting the same as a regular like recipe for flour. So anyway, YouTube seems to think that you're gonna like this video here, so why don't you click on it and we will see you over there. Anyway, I'm Emily.
I'm Sarah.
And we are the Keto Twins signing out. You know, like Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster, they said there was a stick of butter in every biscuit. Is that true?
I hope not.